As they say around here, keep Austin weird. They're going to keep it electric today inside Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium, home to the Longhorns. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Wolverines will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Down, here comes this offense. From the gun, the ground game. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Hey, how about that defense? In the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. To the air, it's Manning. Unloads to the right. He's got it. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
The offense set for a first down play. They'll try the run. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. With the run on first and goal. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6. solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. It's Orji. Looking to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
This defense didn't hang its head. They stood tall after the big play. 3rd and goal coming. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Morgan. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal from the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. They'll kick it away after
you got a smart player tonight. None of that foolishness.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats.
He may go. Wait, Wingo, you can outrun him. Ain't nobody catching you. Ah, you motherfucker.
Just an outstanding return there and really sets up this offense nicely.
Okay.
The Longhorns have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I love when you break out the hit stick. When you come and that guy gets struck and he goes backwards, that's how you bring it.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Gets it out quickly. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here.
He's going to get in right there. I really don't believe it.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And he'll
That was a step out of bounds.
After a short gain, making
Oh,
sure
that was such a touchdown.
Unnecessary punishment.
And the defense comes up with a good stop. And here's the thing, great job, great rush integrity, making sure they didn't let him scramble around and make a big play. Now down by 3, your decision, try to kick it or maybe force him to try to go through.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return.
Well, you got -2 rushing? That's crazy. That's crazy.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out.
He's going up top.
Oh, my God. Who managed this?
He's got it down the left. Oh, look out. There he goes. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that ball. Nice job.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet.
Giving up those, man. Shit.
Explosive touchdown just like that.
Okay.
The kickoff team out there getting set.
Don't worry about it. This Wingo.
He'll bring it out. It's Bolden. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Let's see what we got here.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Back to throw, it's Manning. On a little time, lets it go. Behind his big tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Ready to fire from the pistol. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Oh, what a move! And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this first half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot there. They got a chunk play. Now they're in a position. They need to score a touchdown here before the half is over.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. It's caught. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And the Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. Quarterback will audible. Going up top on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Blue. He's brought down solid. Pick up a little bit short of the 1st down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Throws toward the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers.
And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Oh, my God, he got it back.
And he falls on top of his own fumble, and the offense will retain possession. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Here it comes.
The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. On second down, wants to throw. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the grab on the left side. When he breaks into the open. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Michigan.
Okay.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that replay scoring drive. And the finisher more than got them out of their own end. A 97-yard pass for the touchdown.
Oh, that's bullshit, right?
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
What this is? What is this?
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Line gets set, first down. To the air, it's Manning. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Trying to find his man on first down. Slings it downfield. Makes the grab. They'll immediately call timeout. Love what they did there, putting the big fella in the slot, letting him use his ability to get downfield and create some space and find the soft spot in the zone.
No doubt. You got the big fella in the slot, so you get your matchup. You know it's zone coverage. You know you can put it up out there and let him go make a play. That is a recipe for success, finding that matchup and exploiting it.
Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Throws for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, the defender got his hand on that one, tipped it up in the air. Offense, man, they're lucky that one wasn't picked.
This offense has a second down play. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Fast motion from the offense. He wants to throw here on second down. He'll take a shot.
Oh, fuck. I didn't see him back here.
And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Feeling some heat. Catch in the middle. It's Loveland. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Now on first down from the 30. Dropping back, it's Orji. Escapes the sack. Going to try to get it himself. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. One more snap coming before halftime. On second down, wants to throw it. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. The Longhorns will line up to kick off and start the second half. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, Ben. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a crease. It's Edwards. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
I think you run that play on second down knowing it's going to make third down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know third down, everything's on the table, everything's available, high success rate.
They'll try to run for it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, third and short, I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer, but the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up, something easy you know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And the Wolverines with the 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Steps away to find some room. Sails one into the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback, right? He gets a little bit of pressure. He's able to scramble to his right, extend the play, and he tried to take a shot deep down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Leaves it with the back. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Got it in the middle, it's Morgan.
Everybody on the same page there on blitz pickup, right? Offensive line, everybody communicating, understanding where they have to work to give their QB time to make an accurate throw and pick up the first.
Wants to throw. It's Orji. They're working that left side. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. We talk a lot about Michigan building its offense around the running game, but they've always had an effective quarterback who can make plays down the field.
And I think some people hear effective, Reese, and take that as an insult, right? Like, I don't want to hear about my quarterback being effective. I want him to be explosive. I want him to be dynamic.
Let's go.
Fires and
Let's
picks
go.
off.
Oh,
Takes it the other way.
All the way, baby. Let's
He's
go.
at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Texas! What a great play by the defense, and paying it off with the interception return. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone, eyes get big as sausage, go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
Smart man.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run it to the right side. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Scanning the field, it's Orji. They're bringing heat. Smashes through. Fires to the right.
Motherfucker.
Finds a man by himself. And he almost
Good shit,
ran away
yo.
from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so
Can I get a
dangerous is how
stop?
accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. From the gun, running back on the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced the tackle throwaways.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw.
Oh, yes. Oh, my God. What the fuck are you doing?
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
That's a terrible throw. Okay. Okay. Let's go.
It's 3rd down now. They
Let's
ought to be able
go.
to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right.
Oh, you got to pick that and go the other way.
Reach the final 2 minutes of the game.
You motherfucker. That was it right there, baby. Come on.
A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Looking for a man. It's Manning. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
Hey, y'all. Now do it again. Do it again.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last round.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Great job of timing the blitz and calling it at a perfect moment when the offense was going to drop back and throw. They're able to get to him, hit him. They don't get the sack, but they do affect his accuracy and he falls out of the field.
They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Movement here from the tight end.
Right, you got him. Trust you.
He'll throw on
Trust that you got him.
Fires on the run. He's got it inside the 15. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Loveland. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Orji. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
On 3rd down, going up top. Headed to the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
Trying to execute, bro.
This offense right on the doorstep. They can grab the lead late as time continues to wind down. Touchdown, Wolverines! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for them.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. They'll need to be very sound here, limit this return, and put this game in the hands of their defense to salt it away. On the move from inside his 5. He gets a block. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. The receivers often will run their route based on the side adjustment.
Come on, man.
They'll throw it on first down. He's taking a deep shot. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. Looking for a productive play on first down. Looking for a man. It's Orji. Dances away. He chucks one out to the right. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think
he lofts it high and deep down the left side.
Oh my God.
And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
I don't blame the quarterback for taking that shot either, man. He's cooked up with this guy twice today for scores. Give him another try. They just couldn't get on the same page on that.
He'll take another shot here. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the fourth quarter.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes a move. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the wideout. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. You know, there's no real reason to panic when you think about it. When does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things. But find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep
Damn, I should have made him throw to somebody else. That's what beat me.
Let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Let's see that. Let's see that. Yeah. Rappers are shit, man. Nobody. People in his band right there. Bam, right there. Bam. Nope, that's not him. I sure know how to fuck it up, boy. I swear, boom, right there. Should have been looking over there. What was I looking? Oh, yeah, I was definitely looking in the wrong spot. She could have run that back. This press can get me. Nope, I didn't press him. He just fastened me. Shit. Somebody at the top. I keep somebody at the top. Lucky right there. This nigga, he was trying to go to him like there. He wasn't there. That's why he had to hold the ball. That's why he had to hold the ball. For that short shit. That wrestling was watch 56. Kill me with this guy, man. Alright, 256s? That shit crazy, man. I both y'all got 56. And I was going over there to him. I should have just kept going over there. There wasn't nobody else open. Jesus Christ, man. You sure know how to fuck up again. That was a good read. That was a good read. And didn't quite get his feet set. Should have run shit back. Yep, he did. He did run it back. Put that up the corner. Cover two. Cover two. Put that straight to up and up. Yeah.